afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane, Master Propaganda, Hero of Reich, Defender of the Fatherland, here with the last episode of the old patch before I can actually begin myself now casting episodes from the new patch. So we gotta get here some old Obercommander West versus some old Americans, and they're probably two of the factions who sort of will get the biggest changes. What with the Americans getting a mortar amongst other things, and of course the Obercommander West having a lot of this sort of stuff changed around with the early infantry. So Obercommander West here fighting for Deutschland, Germany, das Reich. Taking on the role here of the 12th SS Panzerdivision Hitlerjugend versus Spanky's United States of America 3rd Armored Division, rolling towards Germany, Berlin, with only the 12th SS in this case acting as a roadblock to halt the American advance into German territory, into sacred Germania. We got double race from Stefan Spanky by a single route squad. This indicates he wants to grab a lot more territory early on. He's less concerned with actually fighting his opponent. He just wants to grab as much as possible, relying then on actually just a sort of delay of fighting any sort of initial units you might see from Kryptic. Kryptic just going for as many folks as he can, so he wants to fight. He's not too concerned with grabbing territory. So there's a slight, difference then, sort of the early approaches. Had Kryptic, say, been focused on grabbing territory, Kubwagen would have been the priority here, but he's actually going for a lot of Volkskanadier, so he's much more concerned about fighting Spanky in the early game. Of course, he's gone for Rifleman, so, I mean, again, that makes sense, but at the same time, in this case, Kryptic will then find himself not too much opposed, because again, sort of early-wise, Spanky is mostly composed to a certain extent of re-echelons and not so many riflemen. So that means the Volkskanadiers and the Sturmpaniers will be able to push much further forwards against Spanky. So of course, I have to see, was Spanky expecting his opponent to go for a Kubelwagen? Or he's just, thinking, well, I can handle it, it's just a few krauts. They're nothing against the power of freedom and democracy. Volkskanadier versus Reachland M1 Carbine versus the K98K. A shortened version of the rifle used in World War I, basically. I think there was some other changes, but overall the primary bit was basically, it was shortened down. We got more up in there right for Spanky. Nemo just occupying the Fulton. In this case, this is a good engage to a certain extent for Spanky. He might not be doing a lot of damage, even still he's actually going to kill. The thing is, he's keeping a 250 manpower unit occupied with a 200 manpower unit. Down south, yes, Sturm Pioneers, Fulton much supported from the nearby house. Sturm Pioneers got to get hold down here. They can't really advance easily versus the rifle reaction, so it's put too much firepower. In the meanwhile, though, as we got the force of keeping Kryptic's force occupied here in the west and the east, he's actually moving up the centre, with now the rifle squad going for the cutoff point. So very nice bold move there by Spanky. Though we see units here falling back. No, not a full retreat, but just disengaging, not choosing to engage. In fact, might transfer the fight over here in the west instead, but there's only Volkskanadiers there, keeping the reactions occupied for a bit longer, though now they actually run a risk of getting wiped on retreat here if Spanky's not careful. But here, Spanky continues forwards for America, liberty, freedom. Going straight here for the fuel point in an aggressive maneuver. Again, having already cut it off, he's going to further make things miserable here for Kryptic in the early game. Kryptic up to 4 Volkskanadier squads, and they, of course, a very infantry-heavy approach, which opens up for a lot of panzer strikes, but at the same time, in terms of doctrinal play, not really a lot works with it per se. I mean, all of his doctrines actually do offer something like the Officer here, Valiant Assault here, maybe a bit the MD-34, but here you also got For the Fatherland. Rather than just pops back. He's being a bit paranoid here. He just, in fact, wants to stall Kryptic around here. So in this case, he's more concerned behind the rifle sight in the house than just keeping the point neutral at the very least, rather than actually fighting Kryptic, getting fully cleared and then fighting. He'd rather, again, just be able to hold my house and deny him the fuel point as long as possible. There's clearly some thought there from Spanky. Barbed wire tank traps around the cut-off point. So we've got 3 rifle squads. We've got an early lieutenant here for Spanky. So again, he wants to further, pressure Kryptic in the early game. Now again, having gone for double reaction 3 riflemen, he's now still going to bounce a bit more aggressively force there versus Kryptic. So Kryptic is, I think, Spanky's like that. He's very focused. He's a bit scattered all over the place, meaning he doesn't really have much he can sort of directly push with. And which does allow Spanky to, for example, overwhelm a single foot squad here using double riflemen. So in that sense, Kryptic needs to do something else, slightly focus men together. But again, he's all over the place. He's trying to hold a few buildings. For example, this one I'm less sure of why he's trying to hold that and not just support up here, for example. Sturm playing for wake. Pod for take. He's also got 1 unit here. So right here, Kryptic, I think, is trying to hold a bit too much yet versus Spanky in the early game. He might have gotten a bit greedy. But we've got Luftwaffe ground forces, and they got the MD-34 crew there moving up. Pulling up there for the infantry companies. Panzergrenadier company taking these heavy platoon. Usually each company would have one platoon sort of had a mix of mortars and machine guns. Of the heavier kind sort of provide support there. Little fun fact there. Folks are running straight to the lieutenant here, and that's pretty much the slaughter engagement. The Kryptic wisely retreats his men there before they get annihilated here. Out in the open, they would have been shot to bits. MD Fed forcing up to engage, sniping in there. Bit of a shootout over the MD Fed force chance of running through. Folks going to still remaining. He's still, intent on blocking up there. And similarly here, so I mean, there are two blocking positions. The problem is the center is wide open, and that means there's a straight walk towards the fuel point and the car point's there. So in that sense, Kryptic, I think, needs to be a bit more flexible there. In terms of what he's doing with this
fortification now available.
Battle group headquarters up. Not too surprising. Again, a lot of people will go for a lot of full guns, then go for battle group headquarters. If they don't go for it, you can usually then expect them to go for looks or something. In this case, a lot of full gun of these generally means battle group headquarters because they generally tend to work the best with it. No vehicle taking light from Spanky there. Go full some flank. He actually moved a bit further ahead there, and then as soon as he does, gets caught out in the open. Rifleman pushed away from the north there. Finally able to get the fuel point back here. Fultz goes back into the blocking position inside the house. Fultz goes equipped with a Panzer strike. He's seen the lieutenant. He's obviously worried there about the M20 on air half-track. He's getting his early anti-tank weapons up there. Plus the kid on the way. Fultz has been caught out in the open. Massive interpush there from Spanky. And again, can't quite support each other. So this unit is basically being overwhelmed and cut to ribbons in a matter of moments. Not good. And again, this time though, he's a bit prepared for the push for the car point. MD-34 holds it violently in his facts. Come on, you can do it. Just like we taught you at the training range. Fultz goes there setting out. And there you go, a Kidnap arrives. Nicely moved there, quickly incendiate, going out in the open and then sort of denying them their cover. So it would be a good idea to get the MD-34 down there to support here. Rifle slightly moving about. More Fultz flanking him. We've got more punch hooks up there for Kryptic. And certainly this will soon be a no more seen sight, or at least an incredibly rare sight, because they have to pick up a patch trick from someone else. So hooray to that one. There you go, MD-34 moving down. John Parney setting out as well. Of course, the Orbital Commanders then getting in on Doctrine. MD-34, they'll certainly also get a lot of changes there in the early game, similarly to how the Americans, of course, will be a much different beast there in the early game, thanks to mortar now as well being available to them. There's a lot there to keep in mind of. Rifleman Yeshans they're moving up, MD-34 setting up, troops have been running straight into it, and he's not breaking off, but pretty much ensuring this assault is going to fail pretty hard on its face. Yes, this jump is occupied. This jump is just trying to rush them instead of standing out in the open close to the carbines. Then they go Helmut Tod. There you go. Fultz goes versus the Lieutenant again. BARs, Thompson again, a nasty mix there versus an infantry unit.
Overrunning one of our capture points.
Down south, troops reinforcing, capture on the way. They just basically went for it for the Lieutenant. And again, the Lieutenant is quite a potent infantry. Again, he gets a BAR and he has a Thompson. He's a pretty solid infantry unit, though just going for that tier for just the Lieutenant does seem a bit excessively expensive to me. In which case he's rather expensive in actually just, get him and then some other bits. So you usually get a much better deal out of him. But still, he is potent in an early game. He can quickly win a lot of engagement if you utilise him properly. Because again, he does pack quite a bit of firepower just with the addition of the BAR and the Thompson submachine gun. It does allow him to really just murder away more potently. Captain there arriving. You got there a Shumina down. Good work there by Kryptic. He quickly to laying down some sandbags with his Fultz. Going to do some positions. There we go. Assault here. Another MD-34 round here would also benefit Kryptic, I think. I mean, again, we got sort of a lot of attacks there from Spanky, yet he's not really moving it over there. Fultz moves down between the Lieutenant, though. Out in the open, the Lieutenant is rather, defenseless as the Fallschirmjäger's FD-42s. Die Fallschirmjäger there, which was sort of meant more of a sort of squad support weapon on lines with an LMG, though could also be fired on the move as such. Usually they would not be able to equip an entire squad with them, usually like one or two guys, maybe the squad equipped with them, otherwise they'd use LMG 34s and 42s. But right here, Captain Message Fultz going to use, continue to advance up here, flanking in MD-34, good work there. Still on is trying to cover, there's just not enough numbers, not enough potencies to really do the trick there, so they are pushed away there, overrun by the American Tides, and here the fight may continue to keep the positions occupied. In this case, 200 manpower keeping 440 manpower occupied. That's as good a deal as it gets. I mean, really, that's just great for Spanky. A Again, we can just pin down essentially a much more expensive unit, or at least tie it up with a unit that costs not even half the price. I mean, that's just good economics. And again, goes to the CoH point, and really, this area is just so vulnerable here for Kryptic, so vulnerable. And Spanky just continually allows to attack it time and time again. We've got a pack outside and a bit of light artillery there for Spanky. He's also got heavy cavalry, which opens up for ranges. Smoke barrages there, which can then allow to further nullify any ND-34s. And combined arms, so he's got any vehicles yet to select use license with it, but it is a quite handy ability. Gives a 1/3 increased rate of fire for any vehicles nearby, the infantry, and also increases the range. Cut-off being retaken. Fultz being pushed back, more Fultz moving up. I mean, Kryptic's holding on to the map here, but he's encountering some issues here against Spanky. Oh, straight into the mine! The lieutenant and several other men dead. Only poor Jack made it back alive, covered in the bits of his friends. Rather than pushing up, their Fultz there underling up. Rocket flies and quite fails to hit the market. Hit the target. What is it, market? Guess hit the mark or something, then say target. Occasionally happens. I would say 2 words and then somehow come up with 1 word instead, instead of deciding and just to clash them together. Schwerpanzer quarters up here for Kryptic. That could mean Obersoldaten. He's actually not too far off from a Panzer IV either, and certainly a Panzer IV right now would give him quite a bit of firepower there versus some of Spanky's troops. Also linking weapon racks up, so that means BARs and bazookas also available there for Spanky, increasing the firepower of his men considerably. And we got mines here going down as well. In this case, he's spotted while doing so, but not bad there from Spanky at all. Not bad. Long mines here to further, make it difficult for Kryptic to counterattack. 12th SS with support of the 2nd Infantry Regiment. There is running into issues here with the 3rd Armoured. Getting over there. Maybe spotted. Oh, wait, retreated. He actually finished the mine here. Alright, did. It look like fights makes it though. Versus 2 reaction squads are basically overwhelmed infantry now. They're both fetching the 2 dust. Oh, make them slide down. There we go. We got a grenade. And they run into it. Huge casualties there. Just bits of Bob, Dylan, and Fred all over the place. Meanwhile, here, Fred drops up and then Captain pushing him away. Sending him running. Packard firing away, rifle advancing here in the east. The lieutenant wants more charges forward. Does he have any grenades? Yes, indeed, we do have grenades for Spanky. And note he's got the bulletin to make them cheaper and be slightly faster to throw there. That's definitely going to make things even a bit better there for him. Another grenade here, another pineapple grenade. And I've been pushed back there, but there's jump in here, and here the lieutenant is having a hard time with the Fultz gun there in the house. And Packard's pushed away as well. Overall, Kryptic maintaining good sort of control of the map there. Getting very close to the Panzer IV. The Panzerkampfwagen 4. Yeah, also one thing to keep in mind, all anti-tank weapons will after the patches will also perform less well versus infantry. Since normally at the moment, they can basically snipe infantry units, which does lead to some rather awkward times, so basically, once the patch hits, they will do less damage to infantry overall. They only do like 25 or something like that in some cases compared to, 80 or 100 or 120 really, meaning basically they can just, previously they could just snipe a unit, now not so much. It's a little fun fact there, little detail. Panzer IV there on the way for Kryptic rather than moving ahead.
Point is being overrun.
Smoke screen there in front of the enemy third allowing him to attack it. Good work there by Spanky. Good grenade that pushes back the Fultz grenadiers. Fallschirmjägers moving ahead, they're up taking losses. There you go, I think Infantry snipe there, going to send a grenade as well. There you go, pushes back the enemy third successfully. Panzer IV still on the way. There you go, straight into the Fallschirmjäger, takes a loss there from Captain's bazooka. Trying to get some more kills there. We need to flush out the captain soon enough. Meanwhile, the Western advance continues. Reason supporting the riflemen there. Fultz doing what they can. Any further for slightly shifting positions. There you go. Captain push back. I think with a chance it's a bit further fighting there. Any further for keep pulling back. Panzer IV almost done. Troops burning horribly. And overall, Spanky still here a bit on the back foot versus Kryptic and Charles SS. He's then taking minor damage, going for the CoH point again. Oh, pushes onwards. He's trying to get that pack out. Step runs into the lieutenant and a lot of riflemen there. Not going to end up well. Not going to end up well. Another enemy who I still think would be quite a good choice here for Kryptic. Again, considering how much infantry Spanky is so far operating with, another enemy who would allow him to really much more easily control the flow of Spanky's infantry. course, there we go. Panther Force arrived. Though pin up machine gun would be a great idea to add since it does get more damage. Reasons under fire here, pushed out. Right to the MB-34 as well. Veteran civilians there. There you go. Good hit, good hit. Mine went off there. The Kednev pushing back around the centre victory point. We also got a nice victory point lead there for Kryptic. Panther Force slowly rolling ahead. Going for the munitions. Shumina. There you go, straight in front of the captain. Exposes the side and rear armour. Gets it there for the few bazookas. Not good there for the Panzer crew. Nicked good. Lieutenant checks if USF from the Panzer Force passes by in its lovely dunkelgelb or dark yellow, though by late 1944 the base colour would actually have been dunkelgrün or dark green actually for the Panzers, but that probably would make them too similar to the Allied armour, which rather sticks, you know, with the base green theme. But it's a little fun fact that the Germans did actually switch over to the base dark green as well for their tanks by late 1944-45. But again, I guess it's also just more memorable when they're sort of dark yellow. Slightly more intimidating, which makes sense, I guess. It makes them more stand out. But it's a fun track there. More forces down the way for Kryptic, replacing the men lost. He's not saying, you know, consider getting all Soldaten to replace some of the Volksgrenadiers, but he's extending on Volksgrenadier. Rather than being hunted down by the Panzer Force. Still no pin-up machine gun there. Ooh, reactions they cook bazookas. A full tank hunter team there moving up. Looks like though we only got about 3 bazookas there. Which is still quite a bit though. Particularly the rate of fire. But there you go, Fudge makes charging through there. Causing a collapse of the echelons, and there we go, we got Rangers out here for Spanky. North right from there, and Lieutenant holding up a German assault there. Not enough support here for the forces to really pull through, but they're going to integrate nonetheless. Kryptic is not daunted here by the task ahead of him. Deutschland, he will do anything to protect Germany. Green Tinner going to try to catch the pack out. Nice move there, but they go. Lieutenant Rifle strikes in. Rangers not yet able to get munitions there for the Thompson submachine gun, and we actually got the Panther acting pretty aggressively. I think he's trying to go here for the ambulance. Misses, almost got it. Pulls back. A lot of bazooka hits, they need to pull it back, Oh dear, it's taking a wrong path. Okay, oh no! Oh dear, right in front of all the bazookas, the captain. Oh no, it turns again, damn it, engine! Kryptic reports pathing, very likely. Personally, I will report that when they tried to make those pathing improvements, they don't really seem to have improved much upon them. They will regularly make some pretty odd decisions there. It does mean, in fact, you have to pay more attention to your tanks for example, you're trying to get them out of combat zone, because all of a sudden they'll just swing right into the enemy path. He's going for a Panzer 470A, a V, not A, here, or the Yak Panzer 4. For some reason, I'm guessing he's expecting Spanky, of course, we're seeing his Rangers to go for the Pershing soon as possible. He's seen no major. So again, that essentially he's probably expecting, and he wants to go with the Yak Panzer counter there, otherwise there's no reason to get a Yak Panzer. But the Panzer 4 there is burning a wreck there, a bit of a loss there for Kryptic in Deutschland. Ultimately didn't do that much. It was a risky move there, but certainly had the pathing not sort of gone bugger up, they might have worked out better. Still, Kryptic is very much in control of the map here. Still, he's very much the master of the battlefield compared to Spanky, who's, I mean, he's still managing up the carve points. The problem is he's not really holding any of the resource points. That's pretty much Kryptic's domain here. Oh dear, Rangers not still upgraded, not even fully reinforced, straight into the Volksgrenadiers and a pantry. Oh, they walk right past each other, And there you go, turns around, shoots at each other. Back out to shoot, and didn't do much there. There you go, Panther 4-70V for Bullmark. And there you go, he's wrecking the Panther 4 wreck to ensure that Kryptic cannot salvage it for precious fuel for additional panzers. A sensible response, really.
capture point is under attack.
Going for a point there, Falchimir gets halfway to it, 24. Also got some riflemen being equipped with VARs. Falchimir's there standing up as units. Got a bit of light cows, they're a bit harder to hit here. The riflemen are still veteran, they still got a lieutenant with them. But the Falchimir's there very, very close to being veteran from the get, and there we go. They'll be getting a lot more accuracy. Rather than the lieutenant push back, ultimately, Jagdpanzer moving ahead slowly, too slowly. On the other hand there, 80mm of sloped armor, but on the other hand, very, very thin side armor. We're talking like 10 or 20mm, I believe, which rather made it very susceptible to being flanked.
The capture point is under attack.
Oh, that was close, looking very nasty there. Grabbing the fuel point there. Spanky keeping up pressure, looking here and there. And there goes John Pioneers, got pretty bad position. There's the rifleman up in the open versus BARs. There you go, trying to close it, but all here, it's too late for the Storm Pioneers, now pushed away. And there you go, Kryptic finally going for some Obersoldaten. Falchimir getting very close to 25 there, and then let's just hit up here for the Mick giving out in terms of damage. Kryptic in terms of kills, he's ahead. Overall, map control wise, so he's beginning to slightly lose out there. Army value wise, we can see basically where the Panzer sort of drops out, but he's still very much with a big, more valuable army there than Spanky at the moment. Resource float wise, Spanky's floating again, he's saving up for that Pershing. In terms of points held, it's pretty much Kryptic's game. So in many senses, Kryptic does have the advantage. Though, of course, the Pershing should be able to throw that off just a bit, since he's only got a Panzer 470 and a bunch of, well, Panzer and a Kednev. Of course, he can use them properly, he can probably lock down the Pershing pretty quickly, but the Pershing is fast, and thusly it's a bit hard to just sort of lock it down if Spanky knows how to use it, in particular since he can call in smoke to support it, though. I would probably advise him to first get those ranges upgraded with the Thompson. I mean, it's not like they're bad without it, it's just so much better with the Thompsons. So much better. So that's definitely something there for Spanky to look into. Also, in terms of tactical play, I mean, Spanky so far keeps sort of, eye on priorities. He's hitting like can, not trying to just ceaselessly attack into the same spots. He's constantly looking for small parts. And nice just expose cut-off points that way and deny Spanky's resources if he can't get directly towards the resource points. And for example, the fuel point here is very much covered by the Schwer Panzer quarters. So just being able to sort of constantly hit that is certainly good work there. And the fact that, Kryptic only has one enemy foe to really hold all the infantry back there is, perhaps a bit of a mistake there. But Kryptic and certainly something against Spanky can exploit. But honestly, if he gets the Pershing, he would probably try to follow up with more armor afterwards. Otherwise, there's very much the risk that ultimately the Pershing's going to run out of light and just get, shot to bits. So more armor will be a must after the Pershings arrive, in which case a few fuel casters would be quite helpful. For Kryptic, more mines would be a good idea. Obersoldaten certainly. More Panzer Force down the road. And I think another MG-44 will, of course, quite help out. Then we're going to control the battlefield and make it harder there for Spanky to barge infantry freely. If you could do that and, just keep up the control of the victory points, I do think he's got a good chance of winning here. So let's return to the fight, see what happens next here. Fight's making for the wrist. There we go, we got suppressive fire. But ultimately, not enough there. And there you go, quickly pushed off the field by the elite Fallschirmjäger. Up north, the single focus squad here, being attacked from some points here by Rangers and Riflemen. Quickly turn their grenade there. Rangers caught out in the open, Jagdpanzer just waiting for something to shoot at.
Unit ready.
Under attack! Infantry attacking! Enemy movement!
Riflemen helping up the MG fed far out in the open and pushed away, but there you go, we got the Obersoldaten. And they're getting the LMG-34. Rifleman sneaking about, Pershing available there for Spanky, and there you go, the M26 Pershing. Should have a few issues. It was, in fact, amongst other things, rather unreliable since it's rather been rushed in terms of production and rather required a lot of maintenance nonetheless. So in that sense, it rather shared some issues with the Panther, which of course had the exact same.
A capture point is being overrun.
Pershing though is rolling ahead there. For America, freedom, liberty. And there you go, Fallschirmjäger's been caught out in the open here. Wrecks a wreck completely. This 90mm gun. And sets out. And there you go, Jagdpanzer could have hit it. There you go, penetrating hit there from its high velocity 75mm gun. Same as the one mounted on the Panther. Also, the Panzer 470 is one of the few German armoured vehicles that actually received an MG42 in its whole mount rather than MG34 that was specialised for it. That's actually a little fun detail there. Most tanks and such just basically have an MG34 mounted in the hull, but specifically one with a thicker barrel, so it would be less susceptible for heating up. There you go, fuck the reactions ever. Forces are all together clashing here. Reactions pushed away all across. Pershing are continuing ahead here, trying to use his speed. This will try and stay clear of the Panther 4, which certainly is nowhere near as fast or near as maneuverable as the Pershing, which quickly doubles back here. We also got a pantry drop. That's pretty good news there for Spanky to react to see it and then grab it. Bad news, of course, for Kryptic's men, but there you go. Orbitals are leaning ahead there, crossing into the terrain. There you go, catches the Packhards out in the open, guns them down. Come on, Ludwig, you can do it. Ja, that's away. I knew it could come in you, Ludwig. Defend Germany. There you go, Rangers have now the Thompson something in a quick there. Panther 4 more on the way there for Kryptic.
A capture point is under attack.
Panther 4 still hanging about. Another bomb grenade, there you go. Veteran farm increasing actually further, but also increasing their effective range. There you go, blank cover grenade. Who's running through it? Pershing moves ahead. He's careful he doesn't get run over, and there you go, ultimate retreat. We've still done some damage there. Pershing pulls back. Panther 4 doubling away here. 10 moves ahead, they almost continue to fight, but they also push away. Panther 4 almost down here. Pershing rolls away as well. Grenade going off there against the Volkswagen Heinz. And there you go, Volkswagen. It is almost annihilated here by quick grenade. They're flanked by Spanky's rifleman. Almost got the Volkswagen there wiped as well. Pershing, oh yeah. Panther turns, shoots, penetrates. Pershing moves up and gets a penetrating there as well on the Panther 4. Another hit there from the Panther 470 on the Pershing. And there you go, Panther comes back and still arrives. Second one there for Kryptic. There you go, Vetch 2 on the MG34 rifle advantage range engaging pressure there pretty harshly. Sturmpanzer being up. Vetch in the 3, but down to 2 men. And there you go, pinned down to the ground. Not Pershing there receiving most needed repairs. Troops are healing, reinforcing, and preparing to move out again. 25 kills and Fallschirmjäger. A rifleman pushed away. Pershing sets out.
Armor here. What the hell am I meant to do with these recruits?
Bit of chilly fire here. Panther 4 sets down the western road here, ready to flash out some Americana. Overall, Kryptic getting a lot of fuel build now, having both fuel pods there, certainly making it hard for Spanky to bring up any further armor to support his Pershing. Grenade there off on the MG34, pushing it away. Panther 4 just waits for the target. Pershing acts. Oh, there we go. Penetrating from the Panther 470 on the Pershing. Straight for the side armor there. Panther 4 rolls out. Shoots, misses, Rangers continue up, Pierce straight up another blend cover there from the Oberstad, holds the assault there. Very good work there by Kryptic, very nice reflex. Troops are suppressed in the centre, and here Panther 4 moves up again, got a pin pump machine on this one. Increasing its anti-infantry damage. Misses though, misses. Pershing rolls ahead from America, straight to a Panther check, pack out to the joints and levels things out a bit there. Fat Veggie 2. And Panther 4 back hitting the infantry. There go, got bazookas on the reactants. Shot fired. And machine guns his tank for the reactants up close there. Taking out 3 of them. Last 2 running off. Rifle flanking there, they're going to tank rifle, it goes off. Good work, good work. Oh, something up with the Panther support, but here the Pershing is pulling away. Veterans 1, but half health. And of course, he's got plenty of reactions that can sort it out pretty quickly there, thanks of course to their bow set sizes. Troops reinforcing.
A capture point is being overrun.
A rifleman out in the open versus Sturmpionier. Almost 24. They actually good work with Kryptic keeping his jump on us allowed that long to get that much veterans. It's a bit rare to see someone do that. Got concussed grenade here by this and there as the captain, Panther supporting. Veterans 4 gain there, good work, Captain suffering heavy losses. Oh, jump is almost out as well, need to retreat. And there go another push here, Orbital pushed away, 2 minute grenades, too much firepower, Rangers, Lieutenant. Panther 4 pull it back. Pershing there being repaired. And the South field rifle getting the victory point there. Fighters make a stopping in, they got the Rangers attacking them, need to be careful, Then cover. Front a bit too far though, Rangers closing in pretty quickly, and there you go, they're up close, And there you go, they're swiftly ending the lives of the Fighters Megas. Oh dear, retreating, but it's too late, oh dear, oh no! Fighters Megas scored veteran 5 white there by Rangers veterans 2. Horrific loss there for Kryptic, horrific loss. He retreated, he was simply too late by the time he did retreat. His response time was a bit off, if you will. Panther moving in, trying to get that Pershing, but that again, losing eventually 5 Fighters Megas will put quite a dent there into Kryptic's force. Spanky could consider now trying to take out there for the Major, then again he's not got a lot of resources to get armor after that, or his population, but it's still a theoretical option. Panther receiving repairs from the veterans, even now forced jump here. Fixing up the damage they suffered. That's a punching.
Let's get her going.
Pershing sets ahead, veteran D1.
Let's give them hell, boys.
Reactions advancing, the life advancing.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Overall, Kryptic now the one in the back foot here against Spanky. So there you go, we got 2 reaction squads there with the... We still only got 1 bazooka on that team. But there you go, taking heavy loss there from the opposite side, and the Panther 4 plus 2 on Pioneers and Forces. The reactions get absolutely massacred on the open road there. Perhaps ultimately a bit of a not very well executed assault there by Spanky, feeding Kryptic's men plenty of experience. There you go, continue assaulting the eastern flank. There you go, rifle with bazooka on Patrick and a BAR. Capturing when he can, Pershing moving up, Forces need to be careful. Panzer 4, Yak Panzer need to move up as well here. Forces there close, getting wiped out almost entirely. Non-Titus keeping the Panzer 4 here, still trying to get the Pershing with it. He could, I suppose, try and go for the Panther, but another Panzer 4 might as well be a better choice here, I think. Rangers under heavy fire from the student Pioneer, veteran 4, they are quite accurate. Oh no! Wiped by a grenade. Quite a bit of range that some of those units get at veteran 3 there. Good lord, veteran 4's jump on is down, and the thing is, he's got nothing to repair his tanks with now. He's got no mechanized training, he's got no jump on, he's getting another Panzer 4 there, but the problem is his other Panzer 4 is already half health there. He needs to do something about fixing it quickly, but still that grenade, catastrophic. And I think it was the range, that was a cooked grenade that went off there faster than Kryptic could react.
Hey, listen up. Listen. All right, you dopes.
Nasty, very nasty. I think he needs to get more range. Yup. Grenade range as well, allowing them to throw it quite far. And again, a cooked grenade. Smoke screen there against the MG34, good work. But again, Kryptic is in a pretty awkward position right now. And in theory, he will have a much larger armored force than Spanky. The problem is, he can't repair it at all. Whereas Spanky's got plenty to repair his Pershing with. Even he's got the smaller one. Meaning overall his force will be a lot more combat effective in the longer run. Until Kryptic's able to bring up something to fix. But there you go, Pershing takes some damage. Pulls it back, capture rushes forward. Another penetrating for the Panzer 4. Veteran 2-1 finally. Capture Rios moving ahead, their Panzer moving up, returns to Pershing, pinned down. Rios there could try and help fix up the Pershing, who's sitting engaging in the full space, shooting them down with bazookas and M1 carbines. Panzer 4 they're doing what he can, the freshly arrived one pin machine gun on the way. Bazookas flying against it, some penetrating the front of armor, some not. Johnny goes down into a quick shot from the Panzer camouflaging fuse. A rogue crew and the Panzer 4 needs to pull away, another few kills there on the re-echelons. Has to continue forwards, unrelenting, undaunted. Panzer 4 pull back as well, still haven't suffered any damage, so that's good for him, good for him. And there you go, we got Cloak there on the Yak Panzer 4 to allow to escape here the re-echelons before it's too late. Rockets flying and they go for some reason straight through it when it cloaks.
Krauts are taking
Don't
one
ask
of
me
our
why.
points.
Do not ask me why. There you go, Panther 4 Ramsey, just in the nick of time, but still, Kryptic has got nothing at all to repair his Panzers with. And his Panther 470 is basically out of the fight for now. But there you go, get the reassurance. There's nothing for Spanky to repair his Pershing with either. Grenades going off left and right, almost wiping out the reassurance there. There's still the rifleman there with a puncher shake though. And there goes smoke screen off, Panther 4's pulling back. One there can still sort of fight reasonably well, the other one limited, I suppose. The Panther 470 though is right out. He just can't do anything at the moment. No, he could risk it, but he'd very much likely risk getting blown up pretty quickly. There you go, handshake off, and note they're popping a smoke screen to the nut. Oh, that's actually an anti-tank grenade. I keep mixing up the two abilities because, sort of iconically, they look very close. There's just a bit of fire here on the anti-tank rifle grenade. And I know that's much of an excuse, but for some reason my mind always just sort of reads them like very similarly. It's really awkward. Lieutenant Captain, they're blitzing forward. The rest of the men, they're leading by example, I suppose. Come on, guys, you can't run this fast. Babies. Go, Lieutenant Captain pushing up there in the east. We've got another assault here by the Rangers. Another cook grenade there launched pretty far. Oh, no. No, it bugged up. The grenade bugged up. Bad news there for Spanky. Good news for whatever Kryptic had that could have been wiped out there. He sent overshot there with the Panzer 4. Pershing good to go again. Fixed up by the heroic efforts of the echelons.
A capture point is being overrun.
He's still got nothing to repair his tank because he's just been too busy reinforcing his troops. He hasn't brought up anything that could fix it. Not steel pioneers, not a mechanized regiment, nothing. Which basically means again a large part of his armor pool right now is just combat ineffective. And that's actually a bit of a dangerous thing considering again he's got a lot there.
A capture point is under attack.
And again, Spanky's got no issues repairing his Pershing, seeming it's out for a bit there. It will return faster than Kryptic's much larger armor pool ever will. So logistically, Spanky's rather got the longer end of the stick here. There he goes, advancing under smoke screen. Good work there by Spanky. That was an actual smoke screen. There we go. That's going to be a mechanized rotating there for Kryptic, so he doesn't have to manage repairing his armor so much. Which can turn away. Got personal advantage push back there. The Orbital Dart and veterans are free. Assault continues here. The Echelons again with the bazookas firing as well. Panther 1 can cover. There go rockets flying, taking down half an incendiary grenade, holding, trying to assault there. Rockets flying left and right here, but the Echelons just continue. They cannot be stopped. Full something wiped out here. Panther 1 continue. Rocket flying there. Dear. There you go, the Echelons hold it here. Just barely in the nick of time. Kryptic just needs to get the mechanized ready up as soon as possible if he wants to start even a chance of getting those tanks fixed in some kind of decent timeline. Really hate this Kryptic struggling to maintain the front line. He's just getting pushed back now again there by just the superior amount of firepower that Spanky can bring to bear thanks to the grenades, thanks to just all the firepower has been going across the Pershing. So then again, Kryptic just can't bring his armor to bear there. MU-34 they're right, but the range is almost entirely. Oh dear. Mechanized regiment slowly but finally going up. Took him quite some time.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Almost 52 then the Panzer 4. In fact, both Panzer 4s almost 52. There we go, Betty 2 on the other hand for the Pershing. Bit of shooting there with its 90mm gun. Just moving about there here in the west, right, pushed back there by the Orbital Dart, halfway to veteran to free. Rifle moving up there, once they're being grabbed.
Capture point is being
and there you go, finally some repairs happening, again there for Kryptic's armor. But again, it's pretty much his entire armor pool now that he's out for some time. And again, even the repair regiment's still going to take some time there to fix them up, so that's still going to be, several minutes. Where his entire armor pool is basically out of the game. We got an airborne assault here, desperate attempt here by Kryptic to somehow turn the tide about. The Luftwaffe dropping in a small squad there. And while they might, after Crete made any sort of halt to any sort of large-scale, airborne operation, they would still occasionally make sort of smaller ones here and there. Little fun fact there, little fun fact. Almost like his own Fallschirmjägers there, not good, Jürgen, not good. And before they're almost fixed up. Back out to firing. There you go, Pershing moves and misses. Nice hit there. Pentaforce sets out without the rest of the armoured pool here. Pretty risky. The Essence is advancing, bazookas in hand. Shots fail to penetrate the front arm of the Pentaforce. Pershing moves in as well here. Massive anti-tank assault the risks. McKenna of the court. And swiftly overwhelmed. Bit of action in the south. Forces are being overwhelmed by another force. There you go, Rayson continuing in the north here. Kryptic's got nothing to seriously hold them.
That's it, fellas. Knock their fucking block off.
There you go, a lot of bazookas penetrating the front arm of the Panther 4 there. Less than half health there, less than half health. Almost knocked out already. Pershing continuing up here as well. Going straight for the other Panther 4. And there you go, veggies for both of them, but they're both close to getting knocked out. Penetrating it there. Panther 4 down, Panther 4 down. Other Panther moves in trying to get some hits there, but could risk very much getting lost itself. And close here, but no cigar. And there you go, Kryptic goes, GG, game over, game over. Mentioned before there.
Good job securing that air.
So GG there. Heavy fighting on both sides. Spanky though had a bit of a rough start. They would pull through in the end. As Kryptic, suffered a few losses here, a few mistakes, and again the lack of repairs for his armor pool right there in the late game really hurt him. That seriously hurt him there. Had been able to keep them sort of fixed there a bit better, he'd probably be able to do a lot more damage to sort of Spanky and push him back more successfully, but ultimately they didn't quite pull through. A lack of mines, I think, also could have, more mines could have benefited Kryptic at certain points as well there versus Spanky, and more elite infantry rather than just a heavy reliance on the forces. There's just more and more BARs were brought up, plus Spanky's rather potent use of grenades also proved to be quite dramatically a problem there for Kryptic's armor. So there's certainly quite a few there going on, but also just Spanky's constant play for the cover points, just constantly managing to deny Kryptic there a lot of his resources, certainly was not beneficial to Kryptic either. So there you go, I hope you enjoyed this match, I hope you learned something from it, this last match of the old patch. If you did want to subscribe to our friends, share it with everyone. If not, send a reply or provide some feedback in the comment section. This is Imperial Lynching. Cheers, thank you for watching, hope to see you all tomorrow for another exciting episode, this time featuring the new patch. Cheers everybody.